Greetings and welcome to Kwaza Games. This is your CTO, Eddie Tia. Today we're going to be talking about the internship for programming in general. So we've worked with a lot of developers and seniors, juniors, and a between. And what we've noticed so far was that our developers get snatched, get really higher really fast before even contributing, and we worrying sometimes we are not able to quickly prepare these people before they get hired. And so the best thing we want to do right now is to try to focus more on preparing developers as fast as possible. We are also trying to shift from just a single programming language or framework like JavaScript and React. We're trying to shift into things like Angular, and so this new wave of developers that we're gonna get should be focusing on Angular. So yeah. All right, so with that said, I'm going to show you guys what we hopefully can start introducing to you guys when you start interning with us. So here is the project itself, and this is the engine for Never Rage. This is the Unity engine, and when I just move these away, you will see here that this here is the UI and the editor pretty much. And what's going on here is that we are introducing content, but there are a lot more to be added to the project. And what you guys will be helping us do is you'll be helping us introduce artificial intelligence through gameplay characters. Well, these are not characters that user will actually be using, but these are virtual characters which will have with your support, these characters should be well equipped to be interacted with by players, and they should be part of the game and make it more enjoyable, fun, interactive, immersive, whatever word you can come up with, pretty much to just add some content to the project. And that's what you guys will be helping us with. So as you can see here, we have Kwaza Divinity Gifts. This part is where more content should be hopefully with you guys coming in, we should be able to start developing content for this part of the project. Basically these are gifts, but these are a lot of content, as you can see here, and we are going to add even more. So basically what our goal is the point of divinity is basically to have demigods or mythologies like Greek mythologies and Celtic, and basically it's about gods, and these are like powers, and you can draw from these gods by interacting and completing quests and objectives for these entities. And throughout your interaction, you get to interact with the backend, like the users. I'm talking about a user when I say you are going to be interacting. Basically users will be interacting with these higher tier beings and in game sense. All right, and basically in the backend, in the engine, in the core, within the server or the cloud pretty much, will be content that have been set up, pretty much served by your individual talent, pretty much support in a sense. And you guys will be working in Angular. I've obviously made tutorials about this in the past, but Angular is part of JavaScript frameworks and Angular is a mix of TypeScript and JavaScript, so you guys will be working in a type safe environment, and you will be learning about how to use a framework, which is very crucial for all developers. And as you tackle these, each person you might just take one deity that you want to explore, and I should actually show you guys the browser now. All right, so this is supposed to show the browser. Explore file, explore Chrome. No. All right. Okay. This is not showing the browser. I think I should just show display. All right, we are going to go into the browser here and excuse the brightness. But basically, what you guys will be doing is you'll be looking up these deities. All right, we'll give a list of these deities, and you will come to the source pretty much, and you will look at these deities and look up their stats pretty much. All right, so when I say stats, what I mean is in a gaming sense. All right, so the Celtic goddess Bridget, or whatever her name is the goddess of fire. All right, healing and agriculture. All right, so in this sense, you will look at these key features of the goddess, and you will come up with a data set, all right, that we can use to depict the god in a sense. And pretty much the healing is part of a games. In a gaming sense, you can heal somebody. All right, so if a healer trade pretty much, or cleric or whatever, were to devote themselves to this deity, all right, so this AI pretty much will be something that will introduce challenges for the cleric to go through. And then because this AI actually has healing as its one of this core property, they will be able to pretty much gift that talent to the person who's doing the devoted tax. All right, so that's how that plays into here. And this is the front end. All right, what you guys will be doing is you guys will be working on the back end, which is in Angular, and I'll be there with you guys throughout the way if you need my help and stuff. And you obviously you should actually be ready to program, because again, it's a startup, and we expect some people to have a little bit of talent before coming on board. But with that said, I will be out and available to help anybody. All you have to do is DM me, or when I look at your work, I will be able to review and give you feedback and things like that. So we have window capture. All right, did I show you guys the programming interface? No. All right, so here is the app. I just installed it, and I did some basic stuff like npm I, right? And obviously I made it easy with just npm start and in a package JSON. There's obviously a different way to start the Angular app, but I just made it easier because this one is something that you guys might be familiar with, instead of looking for like stuff like ng serve open and stuff like that. We just go with the basic npm instantiation, and this here is going to run the app. You come here, you'll do control click, and it will open the browser, and you'll be able to see your performance pretty much. So we might be using things like Jest to run code test, instead of maybe building an entire web app, because that might be a bit too complicated. So I'm gonna think about it, and I need some time to really set this up. But basically, It's just each one a header. There's like the header introduction. All right, you on the other hand will put your name, and you'll say the goddess or the god or whatever, and whichever entity you are programming it back the AI, the artificial intelligence for, and then you will just make a demo, or you can just say artificial intelligence behavior tree, right, and just put something in there. But we will need your name and things like that to be able to give you credit, right? Well, to give you credit as in writing about you in our one of our articles or our post if you do so, if you did something incredible. Basically you'll have this, and then you'll be able to program a lot in JavaScript and set things up like features. All right, so let's say what we're gonna give you is a list of possible traits, right? We have constitution, we have dexterity, we have strength, we have wisdom, right? Things like that. And then we have damage stats, right? Necrotic damage, we have poison damage, right? We have I don't know, physical, I guess. Yeah, basically you have stats like these, right? And then you create an object that will represent the AI, the AI backend data, and basically you have these, all right? And let's say instead of add, you'd say on request buff from this AI, right? And then whoops, you just said async, you do this, you do whatever, right? Basically in that case, right, if the person is had done a basic quest or whatever, and you are basically being rewarded, right, this part might be the actual entity stats, all right? And stuff like waste or all right, that could be the entity stats, right? For example, an AI like Zeus or whatever might be a bit more stronger than the basic tier list type thing. All right, and then you have these stats that you will be able to give back to the user and whatnot. All right, so that's it. That's all I want to share, and I'm too tired to wake up and go turn up my light, so uh, I'm just gonna end the recording here. Anyways, we'll be posting, we'll be releasing some new update. The game is actually getting a second look at the graphics. We've invested into getting higher quality building structures, which will be used to make 17 realms, pretty much the 17 realms, starting with Elysium or Hevder realm, the Avatar dimension, like the first place intro zone, pretty much for all players. And then we have the Never Rage itself, the material plane or whatever you call it. It might be Never Rage. And then we'll move from there. We're going to duplicate that level and then put different building structures on it. And basically it's time now for us to start adding AIs into the like more AR type thing into the project, and then we'll move those AI data into the web and pretty much move on from there. It's getting darker as as I speak to you guys. But yeah, let me see if I can turn on my well, I'm not dressed up, so I don't want to be moving around. And anyways, thanks for watching. Bye bye.